What's up, everybody? Not quite late night Keefy here with another GhostCultMag.com live stream. Today we're talking about metal festivals. Not our regular time, but we'll be at the regular time tomorrow for the weekly show. I am just here at the lab thinking about metal festivals, and I thought I would share that with you. Let me know how you're feeling. Ooh. Trader Joe's sparkling black cherry and vanilla. I'm into it. Me likey. All right. So, what are we doing here? The best experience for this and all live streams is always Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all the things. I also like hanging out on TikTok in case anybody shows up here. I always say these are your shows too. So feel free to ask questions. We'll drop the tip menu in a second. Just making sure we're live on all the things. Looks like the gram is coming on now. A little lightsaber light. Facing the wrong way there. All right, that's better. Hey-o. No, still not working. I'll do that. Maybe if I do that, that's better. All right. Fun. Thanks for being here. Again, I'll be back tomorrow with our regular show, which we'll talk about in a second in a bit of programming news, but made a little deck to go off of here. Boom. Louder Than Life, Aftershock, and a few more festivals for y'all. How's everybody doing out there? It has been a week. I am beat to shit, physically and mentally, I gotta be honest. Alex Carbajal is here. What's up? Hugh is here. Good. Thanks for being here. Whiskey Tango, Foxtrot also. But yeah, thanks for being here to whoever's watching. But yeah, I'm beat up. I've had a bunch of medical tests this week, and my whole body is killing me. And haven't slept quite enough, but I'm here doing the thing because that's what I do. I'm dedicated, if nothing else. So, first, a little housekeeping. Recently, we did, what do we do here at Ghost Cult? Well, we're your 24/7 metal news on our website at ghostcultman.com. We do interviews and other things here on YouTube and podcasts. Wherever you listen to podcasts, we're there. Gate Theory is here. What's up? And we do live streams from time to time on big topics as well as interviews with bands. So here I did a Rob Zombie album review last week. Seemed to do pretty well. People were stoked. We talked about Metallica at the Sphere, and if you can afford to go, signs are pointing to no. If anybody out there has Metallica tickets, let me know. I could not get them, but we'll see what happens. I'm pretty annoyed. But I did a whole thing about it and why it costs so much and why we can't afford to go. If you feel tipsy, feel free to tip us at the tip menu. We do have some advertising on our website, but of course we always accept tips. Tips help us pay the bills to keep the lights on. They buy stuff for us to review that we don't get sent. We do sometimes have sponsored things, but generally speaking, if you are feeling tipsy and you want to tip us, I appreciate it. I do this all the time, not just for my own health, but yeah, appreciate y'all being here. We cover metal festivals and shows every night of the year sometimes. We have covered festivals all over the place. I was at a concert last night. I had a great time. I saw the great Swedish psychedelic band Witchcraft. They rarely play shows in the U.S., so it was a real treat to see them. And I had a damn good time, too. So, yeah, there's our tip menu. If you feel like pausing, there's our Cash App. But we take Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, all the things. All right. A little bit of housekeeping. A festival we are covering soon. Not the main topic of these, but more coverage coming soon about the Mojave Experience, the debut Mojave Experience Festival, taking place at Joshua Tree. Friday night, March 20th, coming up in just about 2 weeks. Mojave Gold in Yucca Valley. Rubber Snake Charmers featuring Sean Wheeler. The Freaks, Arthur Say and the Riff Killers, Baracho, Insomniac, and Soft Sun And on Saturday at Joshua Tree Lake at the Joshua Tree Concert Venue Band Shell, Bartolo 24 is here. Earthless, Dead Meadow, John Garcia and his band, Acid King, Yawning Man, Hippie Death Cult, Nick Oliveri's Death Acoustic, Solo, Ecstatic Vision, Howling Giant, and Early Moods, who I just saw last night, opening for the Incredible Witchcraft. So what a fun time. More details about this coming soon from us. And yeah, I'm really pumped about this. Hope to interview Patrick, the founder of this festival and booker of this festival, soon, and have it up on the site and on our podcasts. Roberto, what up, what up? Thanks for being here. Thanks for passing by. Who's over here on the gram? Benjamin Clausen. No flossing. So let's talk about some metal festivals, right? These are some of the most popular things now. I'll just keep the poster in big, and y'all on TikTok gonna have to imagine. Danny Wimmer Festivals, Danny Wimmer Presents, puts on the biggest festivals in America. Maybe not the most underground metal. That would be, you know, Maryland Death Fest or Northwest Terror Fest or Prepare the Ground, which is a smaller festival but taking place in Toronto. So these are big sort of metal, hard rock, butt rock, metalcore, all the things. I would say, generally speaking, and we're going to talk about pricing and everything, Danny Wimmer festivals are a tremendous value for a fan, a concert goer. Now, I know that if festivals on paper sound amazing, they are difficult, and I will do perhaps a guide later this year where I talk about like how to do festivals properly, because I see a lot of people make festivals either their first concert or one of their very first concerts is a huge festival because the lineup sounds, wow, I'm going to bang out a whole bunch of bands I've never seen before and see them all in this experience. And that's awesome. But festivals are exhausting. They're tiring. They're a risk to your health sometimes. I'm a bit of an older guy with some health problems. And honestly, you have to do these things correctly. And I see a lot of mistakes that people who've never been before make mistakes. So Louder Than Life is the biggest one of these festivals. Last year, they broke a record. I think they had 170,000 people attend over 4 days. Louder Than Life is in Kentucky. It has camping. You know, it's near Louisville, and it has camping and all the things. So, and this year they expanded the festival stages and the floor plan and the map, and they also have Kentucky Kingdom, which I think is sort of an amusement park that's also now part of it. They are trying to expand and grow these things bigger than ever. We'll talk about the pricing in a second, just in case that's of interest to you. Barbaca's here. What's up? What's up? What's up? Good to see you. Good to see you. All righty. And if you're watching on any of these things and you're new here, when the show is over, I'll go follow all our new subs. So follow us and we'll follow you back. So Louder Than Life has booked Iron Maiden. These festivals, these big Danny Wimmer festivals, are usually 4 days. Some of them are 3. And, you know, they also own Welcome to Rockville, Incarceration Festival. So there's a lot of opportunities to see some of these things. And usually, Louder Than Life was announced last week, and we were like, oh, maybe some of these will be overlapping bands on the next day. Within Oblivion is also here. What's up? Marietta is here. Baby Ghoul is here. So Louder Than Life makes their announcement last week, and we had already known My Chem was going to be there, and Maiden was also announced a while ago. So we knew Maiden and My Chem. So Iron Maiden, My Chemical Romance, Limp Bizkit, and Tool are your main headliners for Louder Than Life, with your second-rung headliners Pantera, Pierce the Veil, Papa Roach, Gojira, also Rise Against, The Pretty Reckless, Hailstorm, looks like Parkway Drive, Killswitch Engage, Starset, Circa Survive, kind of cool. Under Oath, Thrice, a lot of metalcore, Fit for an Autopsy, or Fit for a King, excuse me, President, Kubla Khan, Silent Theory, Power Trip. So there's some decent bands here. Soil is on this lineup too, interestingly. So there's a lot of quality and depth. If you just want to let's take one day at a time really quick. If I were going to this, We may cover it again. We've covered it before. Thursday is Iron Maiden, Megadeth, Alice Cooper, Anthrax, Suicidal, Metal Church, The Violent Hour, Pantera, Danzig, Sabaton, Machine Head, rare festival appearance for them, although Machine Head is warming up to doing festivals again and touring. Papa V is here. What's up? What's up? Franklin is here. What's up? What's up? Also, Rise Against, Jimmy Eat World, Hot Mulligan, Alkaline Trio, expecting a new album out later this year. Starset, From Ashes to New, Fit for a King, Currents, Power Trip After the Burial, The Acacia Strain, 1,000 Below Archers. So there's some pretty great bands. A lot of heavy metal and thrash value on that Thursday. Maiden, Pantera, Megadeth, Danzig, Cooper, Anthrax, Sabaton, Machine Head. Pretty damn metal. Thursday, My Chemical Romance with a Pierce the Veil, Pretty Reckless, and President has only done a few U.S. tour dates as of now. Day to Remember, Taking Back Sunday, Coheed and Cambria, The Used, Sleeping with Sirens, Loathe in a rare U.S. festival appearance. Hey, Richie, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Hope to see you on the road soon. The Pretty Reckless, The Warning, kind of low down on this bill. I would have expected them higher. Holding Absence, Caskets, Rain City Drive, a lot of butt rock, and some other stuff. Oh, looks like some lower on the bill bands. Powerman 5000, Dry Kill Logic making the comeback. Earshot, oh, look at that. Primer 55 in their hometown of Louisville. Kind of fun. And for Thursday, so that's Friday. A lot of metalcore, a lot of emo bands, not a lot of metal that day. But okay. Saturday, Limp Bizkit, Sublime, Papa Roach, Hailstorm, Circa Survive, Kubla Khan, Soil, and a few more. Also, Bill Murray, Tom Morello Solo, Cold Chamber, POD, Alien Ant Farm, Josie Scott of Saliva, Baby Metal, Ice Nine Kills. Let's see, in this moment. Diamante, nice, big fan here. Chiodos, Thursday, Hail the Sun, Amorosa, so all these metalcore swoopy hair people. Spite, Body Snatcher, Peeling Flesh, Fox Lake Heavy Hitter, great lineup there. Then there's some hardcore bands, Blood for Blood, Agnostic Front, Madball, H2O, Barbarians of California, Many Eyes, that's the new band from Keith, formerly of Every Time I Die, and Co-Defendant. So actually, Saturday has like a little deeper talent base all the way down. I do see Soulfly on Friday, and Twitching Tongues, and Angel Dust, and Missing Link. So there's like a hardcore stage, a modern metal stage, some more of the pop bands, metalcore, kind of deep all the way through. And then finally on Sunday, Tool, Gojira, Killswitch Engage, Under Oath, Silent Theory, and a few more, as well as Danny Elfman, Prodigy, Mastodon, Black Label Society, Death Clock, Animals as Leaders, Rivers of Nile, Black Veil Brides, Atreyu, Escape the Fate, I See Stars, The Word Alive, Thrice, Alexis on Fire, Haste the Day, Emery, He Is Legend. So, interesting lineup here. There's definitely also some more hardcore bands, Locked Shut, End It, 200 Stab Wounds, who I've seen before, great band, Body Box, and Bolt Cutter, and a bunch more. So, that's a lot of value. It's like 160 bands in 4 days. So it might be a little something for everybody. I could see if you were heavily into Maiden and Megadeth and Anthrax and Pantera, and Danzig rarely does festivals with Danzig as solo. I do believe it is the 30th anniversary of Danzig 4, How the Gods Kill. Oh no, 3 is How the Gods Kill. Danzig 4. So we'll see. Maybe it's 5. I have to look. It'd be interesting to see if he represents that era. I saw Danzig a year ago with Down, and they were phenomenal. Almost a year ago exactly, and it was phenomenal. So let's look for a second about Louder Than Life, the prices. So they have hotel perks and packages, and we were talking about affordability in this Metallica Sphere thing. And I mean, these aren't the worst prices I've ever seen. A 4-day GA pass, fastest selling pass in festival history, starts at $468 all in for the early bird. The next price level is $490 with fees included. So I mean, basically $100 a day, a little over $100 a day each day. I mean, that's incredible value. Single day tickets are also interesting. It's wild that they're varied in prices, but mostly $192 for Thursday and Saturday GA. Friday GA is $209. Sunday GA is $175. Low inventory at the current price level. So all these are going to go up at some point. And GA basically is the whole, just GA tickets for the whole weekend. VIP includes access to all general admission areas, including the Kentucky Kingdom, Kroger, Big Bourbon Bar, the Hunters Club, plus dedicated festival entry lanes and a commemorative laminate and exclusive perks. VIP perks include a shaded lounge with comfortable seating and live audio and video streams of the stage, dedicated bars and VIP with full beverage options, outdoor seating with views of the main stage, usually on decks and tiers and things. And then premium food offerings like food trucks in the VIP, air-conditioned flushable restrooms. I have to tell you that is a plus. If you're at a summertime or early fall festival with a lot of heat and smelly people, you want an air-conditioned flushable restroom with like almost running water. Dedicated festival merch locker rental with charging capabilities for additional purpose, but also inside. And the separate bars and separate food are inside the VIP. But I mean, so this 4-day VIP is basically $895 all in at the early, if you buy them now. And that's going to go up to 900 something. But still, kind of, for VIP, for what you get, I think it's pretty great. And there are individual VIP days. Looks like Friday's day with My Chem is low on the entry level. There's also the Angels Envy Top Shelf VIP, which is super interesting, for $2,300 for a 4-day Top Shelf VIP pass, and there are individuals that are lower. Top Shelf VIP will receive the full Rockstar experience with access to all the general admission and VIP areas, Express Festival entry lanes, commemorative laminate, and these Top Shelf perks. Access to the Top Shelf Skybox, dedicated Top Shelf VIP area at the main stage, commemorative Top Shelf VIP laminated wristband, air-conditioned lounge, comfortable seating, audio and video of the stages, shaded viewing platform with views of both stages, inclusive beer, wine, cocktails, and non-alcoholic drinks at all bars through the Top Shelf area, exclusive ultra premium single barrel bourbon for extra purchase, complimentary hors d'oeuvres and curated bites from Anthony Lamas of Ceviche during lunch and dinner hours, complimentary Wi-Fi, air-conditioned restrooms, Top Shelf VIP services team, dedicated festival merch stand for purchase, private locker rentals with charging, and the right to renew, first right to renew for 2027. I mean, that kind of sounds cool. And there are also hotel and admission levels, and they have like they have fun things, but yeah, they have hotel packages, elevated pass and hotel package, $1,500 per person for the whole weekend, either weekend VIP or Top Shelf. So actually, that's cheaper than the regular Top Shelf VIP, and you're getting a hotel. I don't know if they're promoting this correctly. To me, I'm sure this price is going to go up, but I mean, it sounds kind of fun. They have merch already coming out. They have sort of gifts. I know people have complained about not getting their stuff maybe in a timely manner. Yola is here. Kristen Dembrowse is here. The Only Rogers is here. Daniela is here. Thanks for watching. Again, if you follow us, we'll follow you back. Please help promote and share our stuff so we can keep doing what we do. So, I mean, like, again, it seems very value packed. And again, these things are not, it shouldn't be your first show ever, shouldn't be a festival. And you definitely shouldn't, you definitely should not, go unprepared to these things. But if you can afford it and you want to spend a whole weekend and maybe travel for some music, if one of these bands is on your bucket list, like Mike Hem is probably a lot of people, or Pantera. I believe for Louder Than Life, Pantera, this is their only festival appearance or even only U.S. show for all of 2026. And Danzig also has nothing else announced, so that could be their only show for 26. But very interesting. Very, very interesting. All right, then there's Aftershock. Let's take a quick look at the Aftershock lineup. This dropped today as I'm recording this tonight. So Aftershock is in Sacramento, about 2 hours north of me here in San Francisco at Discovery Park. Not the greatest park experience. There is no parking at the park. There is no camping right at the site, but there's camping and parking elsewhere in Sacramento. A lot of Airbnbs, a lot of hotel rooms and things you can do cheaper. October 1st, 2nd. Oh, and Louder Than Life is September 16th, 17th, 18th, something like that, right? I just want to make sure. Yeah, 17, 18, 19, 20 at Louisville, Kentucky's Kentucky Expo Center. And Aftershock is October 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, and I think the Monday is the holiday. That's a kind of cool long weekend to have. You're going to fly into California. Sacramento's got a great airport. SFO is a great airport. There are other airports you could fly into. So Thursday, previously announced My Chemical Romance. I think a lot of people were hoping to get Pantera again, or My Chem, or Maiden, but Maiden is going to South America this same weekend, so I had a feeling it wouldn't be them. We do get My Chem, Limp Bizkit, and Tool held over, and Pierce the Veil. Those are your 4 headliners. Your other headliners are Maggie Yeep is here. What's up? Angel, what's up? So your other headliners are The Offspring, Suicide Boys, A Day to Remember, and Queens of the Stone Age. Kind of fun. Pretty Reckless, Coheed, Black Label Society, Body Count, Killswitch Engage, Death Clock, Circus Survive, Dance Gavin Dance for a local show for them. They are a Sacramento band, although their new co-lead singer is from Utah. Starset, Paleface, Swiss, The Ghost Inside, and Sleep Theory. Okay. Black Dahlia Murder is on here. So this Aftershock lineup is actually pretty good. It's very interesting. Let's go day by day, and then we'll do the pricing and everything. So Thursday has My Chem. I think they played last time on Saturday. Thursday has My Chem. Last time they were at Aftershock. Followed by Offspring, The Pretty Reckless, Killswitch Engage, and Starset as your main stage bands. Also on the bill that day, Sublime, Hot Mulligan, Mayday Parade, We the Kings, Lit, Free Throw, The Used, Newfound Glory, Hawthorne Heights, Ellis Dunes, Leap, The Pretty Reckless, also plays with Theory of a Dead Man, Apocalyptica, very low down on the bill, Finger 11, Red, and The Violent Hour. I think The Violent Hour is Chavo's band from System. I know some people were hoping for System of a Down, but it seems like they did so well last summer. They haven't announced anything yet for this summer, but kind of curious, besides Sick New World, which is also right around this time. So that Thursday looks pretty damn great. I think it also has Seven Dust, Cold Chamber, Union, Underground, Il Nino, Unloco, somehow back from the Ozfest days, Brujeria and Ladrones, as well as Holding Absence, Caskets, The Word Alive, and Windwalkers. So that is your Thursday lineup. Friday has Limp Bizkit, Wu-Tang, and Public Enemy, and Cypress Hill, ICP, POD, and Drowning Pool. Very new metal and hip-hop royalty there. 3 of the greatest hip-hop bands of all time. That's kind of a first, I think. The 3 legendary hip hop bands, possibly in a row, possibly on the mains, on the main stages, and kind of one after another. But okay. Also, looks like Slaughter to Prevail. I'm not a big fan. 3-6 Mafia is also on this. Kubla Khan, Drain, Haywire, Harper, and Silly Goose. Co-Eating Cambria, Under Oath, Alexis on Fire, Census Fail, Atreyu, Finch, Alisana, and I Set to Kill. Boy, haven't heard about I Set to Kill in a long time. Would love to see I Set to Kill one more time. They have been around quite a long time at this point, at least 15, 16 years. Death Clock, Cradle, Elisa Whiteglue Solo, Necrogoblicon, Psychostick, and Villanova. Paleface is playing with, it's not Paleface, which is Paleface, Black Dahlia Murder, Spite, Body Snatcher, and a few more. Peeling Flesh. Alrighty. And then Saturday, Pierce the Veil and A Day to Remember, Black Label Society and Circus Survive, and Ghost Inside of your main stage bands. Also, Saturday has Baby Metal, Sleeping with Sirens, Set It Off, Bless the Fall. The story so far, Wage War, new album coming soon. That's going to be killer. The Wonder Years, The Devil Wears Prada, Escape the Fate. Austin Carlisle, formerly of Mice and Men. Ugh. He is finally launching his solo career. I'm all good, bro. And then this is super interesting. Black Label Society. Look at this. So Black Label Society is on the main stage, but also on one of the smaller stages that day. Down, Corrosion of Conformity, Kylesa. You know how much of a huge fan I am. Kylesa. Melvin's, Pentagram. Ugh, no thanks. And Doobie. But wow. Down, COC, Kylesa, and Melvin's all in a row. That's phenomenal. Circuit to Survive, playing a special set also with Law Dispute. Thursday, Seosin, Armor for Sleep, Horse the Band, Emery, and The Fall of Troy. And on the small stage, The Ghost Inside, Counterparts, After the Burial, Acacia Strain, Stick to Your Guns. That's going to be wild. And then finally, on Sunday for Aftershock, Tool, once again in the closing spot, followed with Queens of the Stone Age and Body Count. That is a great 1, 2, 3. Also, Danny Elfman, AFI, Zach Sabbath, Buckethead, Helmet, nice. CKY, great. STP, Highly Suspect, Wolf Mother in a rare U.S. festival appearance. I believe it is the 20th anniversary for that band this year. Filter, Oleander, and Toadies. Take me back to the 90s. Filter, Oleander, and Toadies. In addition to Body Count, we're going to have Suicidal, Cavalera playing all of Roots, back-to-back with Soulfly, so I guess Max just stays on stage. Municipal Waste, Cro-Mags, and Co-Defendants. That is a great stage lineup there. Probably where I would spend the most of my time. In addition to Dance, Gavin Dance, the home team from first to last in a Rare Fest appearance. Hail the Sun, I See Stars, Drop Dead Gorgeous. Might be doing an interview with them soon. Emarosa, I Set My Friends on Fire. President, Jutes, Holy Water, The Pretty Wild, and a mystery guest we don't know yet. Okay, cool. So that is all the Aftershock stuff. Now, hey, I'm back. Let's talk about the pricing of Aftershock. It is one of the pricier festivals. Let's take a look at these things. So the passes for Aftershock, and we already gave you Louder Than Life, right? The passes for Aftershock, 4-day GA is still $525 all in. The next price level goes up to $559. So a 4-day GA is $525 right now. And that's pretty damn good. If you're feeling sturdy and you want to be in the thick of the crowd. The 4-day GA 4-pack it's a little bit cheaper, $22,053. So again, $500 a person more or less. The next price level goes up to almost $2,200, but still not too shabby. And none of this includes, again, like I said, parking. There is camping, but it's not at the venue. 4-day VIP for Aftershock is $918, which still for a VIP seems okay to me. About the same price as Louder Than Life. And again, all the same things again. What's included in VIP? Access to all general areas, plus dedicated festival entry lanes and exclusive VIP amenities. Those amenities include commemorative laminate and wristband. That's how they check you in everywhere. Access to lounge and tree-shaded lounge spaces featuring comfy furniture. Live audio and video streams of both main stages. Water refill station. Air-conditioned and flushable restrooms. Dedicated guest services team. Access to dedicated festival merch booth. Private locker rentals. Premium food and drink offerings for extra purchase on those last few. And again, the Thursday VIP, man, it doesn't seem that bad. Like under $400 for a day. I know that seems maybe pricey, but that's kind of what it's going for. Then there's this new special Capital Club VIP they launched last year, which is like an elevated VIP. So this is $2,556 all in right now for the 4-day Capital Club ticket. Again, all the same things. Elevated main stage platform, exclusive air-conditioned lounge, exclusive credentials, commemorative Capital Club laminate and wristband, fast-track festival entrance, bypass the crowds with a dedicated entry lane, daily re-entry privileges. This is the first thing. If you live in Sacramento or you just want to, there's days you don't want to see all these bands, you could go and come. That'd be kind of cool. All-inclusive bites, complimentary hors d'oeuvres and light bites, and all-day snacks, inclusive beverages, unlimited wine, beer, mocktails, and non-alcoholic drinks in the club. Complimentary drinks will be available in the VIP area. 2-drink maximum per order in VIP. Cheers to that, they say. Premium food and drink offerings. Craving more? Access to exclusive food and beverage options for more money. Air-conditioned and flushable restrooms. Dedicated guest team. Festival merch. Fast lane. Skip the lines. Grab your favorite merch without the wait. Dedicated Wi-Fi. Because Wi-Fi means no FOMO at the festival. So smart. And private locker room rentals for additional purchase. And then there's this Capital Club thing. And then there's also hotels. And a few other things. So let's see. Again, they've bought these blocks of hotels out for a discount. The elevated pass and hotel package, right? So this is VIP. VIP without the room is almost $900 something. VIP with the room is $1,500 per person for the 4 days for a 3 to 5 night stay at your hotel of choice. $50 merch voucher, fast track entry, mini guitar, commemorative ticket, no entry, commemorative album, decorative only, commemorative patch, welcome party Wednesday with open bar. That seems pretty damn cool to me. These are pretty cheap. And there's also a hotel package with no ticket in case someone else got you a ticket. So, I mean, kind of fun. There's also the experience package. Make the most by selecting your add-on things. And there's add-on merch, basically. You can get these things. So, yeah. I mean, kind of fun. Aftershock looks great. And then just a quick comparison up here. I also have Rocklahoma. So let's begin Rocklahoma really quick. So Rocklahoma's 20th anniversary. This definitely seems like a lot of ankle monitors and DV cases. If you're going to Pryor, Oklahoma, Godsmack, Papa Roach, and Slayer, your headliners. I'm sure Slayer is going to announce some more stuff for 2026. We just haven't got it yet. It is the 40th anniversary of Rain and Blood. I wouldn't be surprised if they do a brief tour or something. Surprised they weren't announced for these other festivals, but okay. Stone Temple Pilots, Cypress Hill, Black Label Society, Hollywood Undead, Dropkick Murphys, Pretty Reckless, Yellow Wolf, Jet, Black Veil Brides, Suicidal, again, Crossfade, Wolfmother. So Wolfmother's probably going to be on tour all of September and October in the U.S., right? President, Ugly Kid Joe, Living Color, Nice, Slaughter, Love It, Molly Hatchet, Cool, Barbarians of California, Il Nino, Dexter and the Moon Rocks, Military Gun, Il Nino, Blackstone, Sherry, Teen Mortgage, Psycho Michael Solo, Big Ass Truck, Inland Empire, The Violent Hour, High Water Gamble, 7 Foot Monkey, Teen Mortgage, Autumn Kings, Cowboy Angels, Eternal Frequency, Waves in April, Fire Tiger, School of Rock. Don't know most of those except School of Rock, and also Blackstone Cherry, Tim Montana, High June, The Normandies, Livic, and Circus. Plus the Thursday night Throwdown pre-show with Plush, Ozolution, She Hates Me Not, and Jump. So that is Rocklahoma, a little smaller than these other festivals, but we've covered it before. Supposed to be a good time for everybody. I want to just say one more time, thanks for everybody who's been watching. Feel free to like and subscribe. Zombie Eater 666 is here. What's up? Aaliyah Hickey Film is here. So anyway, that's our show. That's the show for tonight. We'll be back tomorrow with our weekly live stream at about 5 p.m. Pacific. For all the rock and metal news and views, check out ghostcultmag.com. I am Keefy, and I am out. Thanks for watching, and peace.